Hello guys, today we're going to talk about equations in NumberLine. So we learned about what equations was before and a line before, but what is a number line? Well, a number line is easy. This is a line as we learned. A number line is basically numbers on a line. There we go, we got numbers on a line and we got these bars. This means at this point, right here, the number is 0, right here is 1, right here is 2, right here is 3, and on the left side of 0 is -1, -2, -3, -4, blah, 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 and so forth. So on the right side, we know it's always positive, but on the left side of the 0 is always negative. And it can go all the way to infinity and all the way to the left to negative infinity. And this is what we call a number line. Now, why do we come up with a number line, the concept of the number line? It's because we wanted to visualize a number. So how do we visualize a number? For instance, the number 2. Well, in this case, since we have the number line here, to symbolize or to visualize the number 2, we just need to find 2. Where is 2? 2 is right here. Right, 2 is right here where this bar and the number line intersects. So I just put a dot on here and say that's the number 2. And this is what we call the graph of a number 2. Now, if you wanted to graph the number 0, you would just move the dot to here. And that would symbolize, oh, okay, so that's the point you're talking about, the point 0, the graph 0. Well, let's do some examples. So to solve x plus 3 is equal to -1 and graph the solution. So x plus 3 is equal to -1. You do -3 on both sides. So you get x is equal to -4. So let's graph x is equal to -4 on a number line. How do we graph it? First, we graph a line, and then we find a reference point. I always use 0 because it's easy. Now, where is -4 going to be at? Is it going to be on the right side of the 0 or next side or the left side of 0? Since it's negative, it's smaller, it goes to the left side. Right here, somewhere on the left side, I'm just gonna find a place to put a bar there and said it's now -4. And where's the point that we're trying to find? Oh, -4. So I just put a dot on here. There we go. Example 2. To solve 2x plus 1 is equal to 4 and graph the solution. Well, 2x plus 1 is equal to 4. First thing first, we -1 on both sides. We get 2x is equal to 3. Now we divide by 2 on both sides to find only x. X is equal to 3 over 2. Well, it turns out that on the number line system, it doesn't only work for whole numbers like before, it also works for fractions, decimals, and any number that you can think of. So this number 3 over 2, where is that at? Well, on the number line, let's find the reference point. I always use 0 again. So 3 over 2 is going to be bigger than 0 or smaller than 0? It's bigger than 0, so it's on the right side of 0. Then I find a place right here, put a bar, and say it's now 3 over 2. And then I put a dot on here and say that is the point or the number 3 over 2. That's it. Simple. Now, there are some exercises I want you guys to try and do. If you have any questions, please ask me in class. And make sure if you don't understand anything at all, just bring it into class. Alright? Now next,